Hello and welcome to TVC News this hour. We begin in Nasarawa State, where police have arrested some officials of the Civilian Joint Task Force in Kefi local government area for allegedly killing a 20-year-old man who was accused of stealing a phone. The police also arrested a suspect who allegedly raped a 7-year-old girl in Lafia, the capital of the state. TVC News senior reporter Godwin Agwam has the details.
These suspects are members of the Civilian Joint Task Force in Kefi local government of Nasarawa State. The suspects arrested a 20-year-old man who they claimed stole a phone, kept him in their custody, and tortured him. After spending some hours in their custody, the victim died, and the suspects immediately arranged to dispose his body at midnight in a town called Laminga. The police got hold of the information and launched an investigation to unravel those behind the act. The incident was traced to these suspects, and they are now cooling their heels in the police net.
On 25 January 2025, at about 16:30 hours, a report was lodged at Kefi Division that the lifeless body of one Bello Ibrahim, M. 20 years, was seen at Laminga. In reaction, an investigation was immediately launched to uncover the face behind the distorted act, where it was subsequently discovered that the victim was last seen in custody of a gang of criminals operating under the guise of civilian JTF.
The suspects confessed to the crime.
Ban tashi zuwa ba sai misalin karfe 4 bayan saukan Juma'a. To da nazo sai nace yaron fa sai sun kace gashi nan kwanci a daki a cikin inda ake aje mutane. Sai na shiga. Ina shiga sai nace to ai wannan yaron baya motsi, sai nan da nan sai na kira su biyu da wannan din da shi wannan da su suke tare da yaron.
The police arrested another suspect who allegedly raped a 7-year-old girl in Lafia. The suspect owned up to the crime and confessed to have committed the same crime 3 times.
Ya bayani nake.
To yanzu me kake so hukuma ta yi ma?
To idai a iya rayuwa na sani na rayuwa na yi kuskure, amma iya sani na rayuwa na laifi na farko shine na farko shine.
The police also arrested 34 other suspects for kidnapping, armed robbery, culpable homicide, and other crimes. Godwin Agwam, TVC News, Lafia.
Also, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has arrested 3 suspects for their alleged involvement in dollar scam, advance-free fraud, popularly known as 419, and one-chance syndicate terrorizing Enugu State. Enugu State Commandant of the Corps, Elijah Willie, while parading the suspect, gave a comprehensive details about their operation in Enugu. Oban, senior reporter Bamdelia Jai has the details.
In what's supposed to be a stress-free ride, engaging a tricycle operator to convey passenger from point A to point B. Tricycle operation is considered as a mode of transportation, often patronized by people of low income earning. Meanwhile, these men went beyond offering services, but exploiting unsuspecting passengers. They were arrested for multiple crime charges, ranging from being one-chance syndicate, dollar scam, and advance-free fraud, popularly known as 419. Parading the suspect at the TVC Command, the commandant narrates how his men uncovered the operation.
Suspects were discussing that they have a bag loaded with dollars, and that they want to, they see how they want to share the money, and they need people that will help them to bring chemicals and other things that will help the money to come out from where the money is. This is how they disabuse the public, siphon, and if you don't cooperate from there, what they do, they may kidnap you or collect what you have, and they may throw you out while the tricycle is going.
He explained that the suspect had been posing as legitimate tricycle operators, picking up unsuspecting passengers and attempting to trick them into parting with their valuables.
Warn the public that should be careful when they are on transit, the kind of discussions and persons with them. If they discover people talking about money or any property and you don't have any business with it, don't join them, because They have extorted, they have stolen, they have destroyed and killed many.
The suspect.
The man sat in the time that didn't get problem. Say him, I saw him sons, I saw him uncle die. Maybe full for these people will get a problem for Ugo Nyama on Saturday.
There is never any time we mentioned anything monetary transaction, talk less of foreign currency. There's never any time. This one might be, that is, I don't know actually what he just entered into her to come here and accuse me.
NSCDC commandant advised members of the public to be vigilant while using public transportation and report criminal elements locking up around their vicinity. Bamigdili Ajayi, TVC News Enugu.
In other news, Governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma, says his administration will not condone corrupt practices by any public officials. The governor said this at the swearing-in ceremony of 5 commissioners, chairmen and members of some boards at New Executive Chambers Government House, Owerri. Prince Uba has more in this report.
Seated at these executive chambers are commissioners and members of various boards waiting to be sworn in. Then the oath was administered to the new executive members of Imo State government. This inauguration is coming 1 year after Governor Hope Uzodimma began his second term in office. Governor Uzodimma highlighted his administration's policy direction with warning on corruption in the government.
All of you were choosing on merit and on your personal integrity. You must therefore demonstrate the highest ethical standards by being above board, both in your official and personal conduct. The last thing I want to hear is that you are engaged in any kind of power tussle with your permanent secretaries or representatives of the bureaucracy. You are advised, therefore, to kindly adhere strictly to the laid down rules and procedures.
He advised the newly sworn in to work in line with the administration's policy direction.
Very loyally, we shall remain and work to his glory and to the happiness and greater welfare and development of Imo State. We pray God to continue to give you the endowment. Redouble the wisdom the already is giving you, the strength is giving you as you traverse Nigeria, branding Imo State to the level we have never seen before.
We are sure to the extent that we are going to carry out our assignments diligently, honestly, with integrity, and in accordance with the Constitution of the Government and the law, as we have just sworn to.
We are vowed to uphold the sanctity of the offices we are going to occupy. And we promise that in a few months' time, you'll see changes.
Those inaugurated include Civil Service Commission, Local Government Commission, Judicial Service Commission, Imo State Oil Producing Development Commission, Imo State University Owerri, Imo State Road Maintenance Agency Iroma, Imo State University Teaching Hospital Olu, and Imo State University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences Omuagbo. Prince Uba, TVC News, Owerri.
And staying in the southeast region, former People's Democratic Party governorship aspirant in Anambra State, Obiora Okonkwo, has now joined the All Progressives Congress. Mr. Okonkwo's declaration happened at his country home in Ogidi, Idemili South Council area. We have more in this report.
It is a convergence of known political gladiators in Anambra politics. The state is among other states in the country where INEC will be conducting off-cycle election. Entrance of Obiora Okonkwo, former People's Democratic Party chieftain, to the arena signals a dawn of a new era.
I've made up my mind we have work to do, and they should go out there and do what is needful. It's what they know how to do and what I've done in the past.
He insists that it is the turn of Anambra Central to produce the next governor of the state.
I do believe that the situation we have in Anambra today requires the best. If at all there was zoning, assuming there is, but I'm not conceding. He has not done us any good. And if there is, without conceding, it is actually the turn for Central, because we have had Obiano done 8 years from the north. We've had Peter Obi done 8 years from Central. That was before Obiano. And now we've had Mbadiniju 4 years, and Soludo is completing 4 years of South.
The State All Progressive Congress is witnessing massive defection of political heavyweight from major political parties, including the ruling All Progressive Grand Alliance and People's Democratic Party. Independent National Electoral Commission has fixed November 8 for the state governorship election, having different political parties squaring up with the ruling party candidate led by Governor Chukwuma Soludo. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News Ogidi.